everyone. Welcome to another installment of Retiring in Ecuador. I have received several inquiries about the quality of the water in Quito as well as the rest of the country. As this appears to be a concern for many who are considering retirement in Ecuador, I felt it would be best to address this fully in this video. When I first moved to Quito, I too was concerned about the water, so I had it checked by sending a sample to a lab in the United States. The results indicated that there was no existence of parasites in the sample, but the water did have a high chemical content. Water in Quito, as well as the water in other large cities such as Guayaquil and Cuenca, is treated and should be relatively safe to drink, although with certain reservations. Outside these metropolitan areas, I would not be so confident about the water quality. However, before trusting my findings, you should also consider how the water is handled before entering your home. Many residences have cistern systems that hold the water before it is pumped into the house. If the cistern is well maintained, the quality of water should be considered relatively safe. Since the community where I lived had a cistern system, I used a Berkey water filter to further purify the water that I needed for drinking and cooking. I did, however, use the tap water for both brushing my teeth and making coffee. This appeared to work very effectively since I never contracted an amoeba in 18 years. If water is a concern when considering a move to Ecuador, I can offer the following suggestions. Bottled water is relatively available throughout the country. It can be purchased in various size containers. In some areas, you can have 5-gallon tanks delivered to your home on a regular basis. The initial tank will need to be purchased, but after that, they can be refilled for a nominal fee. If you do not wish to deal with handling the large tanks, there are several companies that provide water filtration systems for the home. These connect directly to the incoming pipes and can supply purified water throughout your house. You can order bottled water at restaurants. This can be requested as carbonated, con gas, or uncarbonated, sin gas. Most of the better quality restaurants use water filters in their establishments to make ice and wash food products. If in doubt, ask before ordering ice with your cold drinks. You can purchase food sanitizers in local grocery stores for use at home. Although water is a general concern, it is not where most people pick up on bacteria and germs. The biggest culprit is in the form of fomites. A fomite is any non-living object or substance capable of carrying infectious organisms, such as viruses or bacteria, and hence transferring them from one individual to another. Fomites come in the form of doorknobs, writing utensils, clothing, dining utensils, money, etc. A common form of greeting in Latin America as well as other countries is a kiss on the cheek. Although the lips do not generally come in contact, the cheeks do touch briefly. In that light, brushing of the skin, bacteria can be transferred between friends. It's interesting to note that studies show that people touch their faces 2,000 to 3,000 times a day. Since bacteria and viruses can remain on fomites for minutes, hours, or even days, it is nearly impossible to avoid the transference of these potential illnesses. So how do you evade these inherent dangers? For water, drink bottled water when in doubt. Install a filtration system in your home. Do not trust the water in small family-owned restaurants. Disinfect vegetables prior to consumption. For fomites, dry hands with paper towels that can be thrown away, since hand dryers can actually take the bacteria airborne. Use hand sanitizer or sanitizing wipes regularly. Be conscious of your hands when touching your face. Be considerate of others. Using hand sanitizer after shaking hands with someone or wiping away a kiss can be insulting to new acquaintances. Be conscious of your surroundings and take some simple precautionary measures, and you should be able to avoid any unpleasant surprises, regardless of how long you remain in a foreign country. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If so, please like and subscribe, and I will present more videos on Ecuador as well as other locations. Stay active and stay healthy.